Kevin Samuels, I just feel like, then I went, so him being on that podcast worked, because I was like, all right, let me go see what he be talking about on his, is it a podcast or is it like a show or a radio show? I'm not 100% sure what he does, but I used to just see clips on TikTok and on Instagram and stuff like that. I only saw clips of the shit that he says, and they're never good, so that just made me not like him. So then I watched, and it still made me not like him, to be honest, because he be ODing, and I don't like that. Like, I don't like it, It is some things that can be discussed, that can be talked about, but the thing, I don't know. I don't even want to talk about this man. But yeah, me and Kevin Samuels, like, I don't get along with him. I would love to call the show and just put him in order, line him up, tie him up, wrap him in a bow, and throw him in the garbage, honey. The type of person you get and don't want to fucking keep. Then on the internet, last week, a couple of weeks, what's new? Black men dying from the hands of police. Dwayne Wright. I forgot the other person's name. I'm so sorry, but you know what's going on. And, all that stuff is going on right now. It has been going on. And we're trying to fight for justice. The case for George Floyd is going on right now. It's so much prevalent stuff going on in the Black community, and just us trying to fight for justice. And then to go on Instagram and see the Shade Room post a conversation, a debate going on Twitter that you can't wear box braids for your birthday is really disheartening. And number one, I'm Britney, so I do what the fuck I want. Period. Like, even when I wore wig, I never wore wigs, but when I wore weaves, I should say, because I was a weave girl. What's that called? Leave out girl. Your leave out be mad short. The rest of your hair be long type shit. And I always did what I want with my hair, you know what I'm saying? So I was always, even when I liked wearing weaves and stuff like that, like straight weaves, because box braids are considered weave too. But you know what I mean in that sense. I always do what I want with my hair. I wear whatever hairstyle I want on my birthday, bitch. Like, I wear fucking afro. I wear fucking gray hair. Bitch, if I was into colors, maybe I might wear green or red hair. That's just my prerogative. But it's just disheartening to say that, because it just goes back to the stigma of, like, we can't wear braids at work, or we when we do an interview, I'm like that. I'm not going to even front. Well, I used to be like that. I just be like, I got braids in my hair. I can't wear this certain style because I'm looking for a new job. So I would, like, make sure I wear, like, certain hairstyles, or get certain hairstyles up until I find a new job. Like, I used to really be like that. Like, I remember I had like a curly weave. I miss that hairstyle. Maybe I might pop out with that in the summertime. But the thing is that my hair grew. I am so much, but hey, it's a pod. So the way I wear my hair, because my hair is natural, and I also, like I said, I don't wear wigs. Like, I just feel like I can't keep up with it. Like, when I had a wig once for my friend's wedding, like, it just kept lifting up, and I just don't want to be one of those girls. Like, because I don't deserve to be disrespected because I'm not a part of a certain culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the girl that people taking pictures of her wig lifting up. And it's not even to, and the real thing is because I don't know how to do it. Even if I YouTube it, and I don't want to do it. That's the reason why. Like, so I don't want to be scrutinized for something that I'm not even an expert in, should I say. Now, if you see me out and my box braids is fucked up, that's me being Britney. Like, I deserve the backlash that I get because I know better. But when it comes to a wig, if you see me and I'm fucked up out here, I don't deserve that backlash, period. But anyway, so I remember I had the wig and it just kept lifting up. Like, I had to, like, glue it down every day. It was just too much. So what I usually do is, like, I get little box braids on the top, like very old school. Like, even when people see me get the hairstyle, they're like, yo, I used to do that back in the day. That is very early 2000s, early 90s, like, because I have natural ass hair. Like, my hair is natural. Like just the other day, I didn't realize, because I have to blow dry my hair. Well, some of these stylists, most of them require you to blow dry your hair before you braid it, which is mad annoying. But my hair shrink to the same length it shrink from when I had a TWA, bitch. Like, I blow dried my hair out. I couldn't believe my shrinkage game was so strong, considering that I blow dry my hair every 2 months, damn near. But I was just talking to some of these stylists, and I was just telling them straight up, like, if I come back to you, I'm not blow drying my shit. Period. Back in the day, we did not have to blow dry hair. But anyway, long story short, I usually get box braids on the top, and then I get the weave sewed in under because I have natural hair. I don't want to wear a wig. I don't want to do a leave out because all it's going to do is shrink up. So that's what I usually do. But the top of my hair grew so much that it's going to look weird. Like, the braid's going to be stopping to right here, and then the curly hair going to be here. Like, that's not going to look good. So I don't know what to do. But I do want like a curly weave. Like, I miss doing that hairstyle. But yeah, it was just disheartening to see, like, especially black. I don't know who started the conversation, but just black women to agree with that, like, oh, braids are not professional. And it's just like, you wearing a wig on your head, though. Like, I can see if you was wearing your natural hair and you're saying something's not professional. One could say a wig is unprofessional. Or, I mean, I don't think anything is unprofessional. I think whatever you want to do with yourself is what you want to do with yourself. But it was just like, damn, like, and then what was pissing me off is like that type of shit is what gives people like Kevin Samuels fuel for his fire. Because on the interview with Joe Budden, he was pissing me off. Like, for instance, he was saying stuff like, oh, these like women be wearing wigs and fake eyelashes and fake nails and fake toes. Those women is not getting married. That's not the type of woman that a man wants. And for me, my opinion was that, where are you getting these stats from? Because realistically, a lot of stuff you see on social media, that's not what you see outside every day. And I live in New York City, a big city. And to be honest, yes, do we wear lashes? Like, just like I told you, just in the beginning of the episode, like, I don't like wearing a lot of makeup outside. Most women, at least the people I hang around, even my friends, my family, if you step outside today, you might not see a girl with a fake ass. You might not see a girl with, well, you might see a girl with lashes on, but you won't see a girl with heavy ass makeup on, a wig on. Like, you know those wigs, the 360 with the late. I promise you, you rarely see girls go outside like that. So for him to say that would just piss me off. Yeah, when you go to a party or you go to an event, you're gonna try to get dolled up. It's an event. But for the most part, when I say, I rarely even see girls with their body done. Unless I go out. If I was to go to like... if I was to like go to like a party or an event, then maybe, yeah, I would see some girls with some fake butts. But it's very rare like that you just like... Yesterday when I went to go pick up Shake Shack, you're not gonna see it. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like the average woman, like, 10% of us literally wear big wigs, eyelashes, and makeup every day. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, honey. Unless you're going to an event, yes. But on an everyday basis, just to like do regular things, like go to Target and just be yourself. Even sometimes when you hang with your friends, if you go to a friend's house, you don't even put on mad makeup and all that shit. Like, for the most part, for me, the people I know, and just in general, when I leave the house, I feel like I feel like he was saying stuff and you could tell he was just not in tune with the culture. Like, it seems like he was so outdated. Like, the stuff he was saying didn't make sense. Like, it looked like he looked at social media and he creates a facade of what the black woman is like. Because, of course, on social media, we're going to put the best pictures of the pictures with our lashes on, our makeup, our hair, and all that stuff on. We're not going to put on a picture with us, like, looking mad playing. I mean, you can. Because sometimes you can put a picture up with no makeup on and look gorgeous as fuck. Like, which is not a problem. But I think he's looking at, like, IG models, like, you know, the girls with the body done, the makeup, the wigs, like, that's what he's basing his streamline of the black woman on. And I think even those girls don't probably go outside every day with makeup and wigs on. I really do. I really believe that. I really don't think that. And just saying that the marriage rate went down, we all knew that. The pool is shallow for men. That's just the reality of it. he was saying we want high value men. This shit he say HV, whatever the fuck you talking about. Like, there's not even that much of them out here like that. Let's be honest. And a lot of these high value men is really low value with big salaries. Let's keep it a fucking buck. It was something else he was saying. It wasn't just he was talking about like women, lashes, saying what our dress sizes need to be. Like, it be all size shaped girls getting cuffed up, wifed up, all that shit, getting niggas with money, getting broke niggas, getting niggas that ain't shit. Like, no matter what size you are, I think you can get whatever man you put your mind to. And we'll get into that today. But yeah, it was just given like he was just out of date, out of touch. He was saying like something with like women not being able to, having to do something with the house. And I'm like, something what he was saying, like, we don't make as much money. And I'm just like, you're very out of touch because the black woman is like now overseeing the black man. Like, and he was saying, yeah, that happened this year during the pandemic. That been happening since like 2016. Like, the black woman has been excelling over not even just the black men, but just in general, just up there, top tier when it comes to money and education. So what is he talking about? Like, I feel like he's stuck in the 70s, some bitch. Like, everything he was saying was not aligned with today. That was just my opinion. I felt like he was very out of touch. I feel like he was looking at social media, and the most things you see on social media that they try to push in an algorithm is bullshit and nonsense. You see the ghettos, you see the ratchet because you want to laugh. You see the big the plastic surgery bitches because you like seeing nice bodies. You see the tummy tea, the tummy tuck, the liposuction bitches. You see the wigs, you see the hair, you see the lashes, you see the nails, you see the shoes, you see the clothes, you see the Fashion Nova. Like, that's the type of shit that they pushing towards us. So that's what you seeing. Your algorithm ain't gonna push a regular girl on your shit. Cause she's not the girl getting likes. She's not what's attracting attention. What gets pushed on our algorithm is the shit that people want to see. Okay? So you're looking at a very small majority of the woman. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. But I did think in a certain spectrum too, when he was like, and this could be problematic, where he was like, a man doesn't want those girls with the big wigs and the lashes and the nails and the toes. And I do be thinking that sometimes too, because I think Ish or Ice, I know that their name is Ish and Ice on the podcast now, and they're doing a really good job on it, but I just don't know who's Ish and who's Ice, which is mad funny to me. But he was like, it's true though, you do see like these IG models, they're not married, and maybe they don't want to be married. Not everybody wants to be committed, and I get that. But you don't see them even in a relationship or with a boyfriend or girl, whatever the fuck they do, because you just be, flip-flopping, you feel me? But yeah, I mean, you rarely ever see them in a relationship. And like, even some of the girls like that I even seen around that are usually mad extra, like they feel like they gotta be pretty 24/7. When not even pretty, I don't want to say pretty because you could be pretty without makeup, but just gotta be dolled up constantly. Like, girls I know that just pay so much attention to their looks. I feel like they just not paying attention to their personality, to who they are, loving themselves, and they often are alone. And I think it's a deeper issue. So I do agree with him in that aspect. Like, but then again, I don't get how that correlates with why a man doesn't want that woman. I don't think they don't want her per se. Maybe I think they just lack personality. If a girl that was dolled up every day had personality, maybe he would want her. I don't know. I'm not a man. But I do notice that. I could agree to that. Like, usually those girls is not, what you often see wifed up or girlfriend up or whatever. So, whatever. That went on longer than I expected. What else I wanted to talk about this week? You just finished watching a clip from a podcast called Brit Says The Podcast. BRITTSAYS. If you want to watch that full episode, you can click right up here. And if you want to stream and listen to Brit Says The Podcast, this is available on all DSPs, such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, DEEZER, iHEARTRADIO, anything you can imagine, you'll find Brit Says The Podcast. So go ahead out, listen, leave a review and 5 stars. And while you're here, subscribe to my channel.